Hey guys, Bobbery18 here, and unless you've been living under a rock for the past week, you know that the next Paper Mario game, Paper Mario Color Splash, was revealed last Thursday at the latest Nintendo Direct. Many people are comparing it to Sticker Star, which I guess I can't really blame them for, seeing as many elements from Color Splash as we've seen so far look like they were stripped right from Sticker Star. Stickers now being cards, etc. There's one element in particular, however, that stood out to me in connection to Sticker Star, and that being the tape then Mario pulls off this staircase here to make it unfold and make stairs. Now, notice anything familiar about that tape? Maybe like it has the exact same Bowser logo on it that the tape in Sticker Star did? Well, as you probably remember from Sticker Star, as much as you probably tried not to remember, Bowser was the main villain and the final boss of that game. And along with that, he became powerful by using the plot MacGuffins that you collect along your journey, in Sticker Star's case, the Royal Stickers. So my speculation is this. What if Bowser is the final boss or the main villain of Color Splash as well? And along with that, absorbs Prism Island's color for his own use in becoming more powerful. It's not such a long shot considering all the similarities Color Splash seems to have to Sticker Star, as well as the fact that a lot of, presumably, Bowser's minions in the game seem to be sucking up the island's color, like one of the toads in the main area that gets his color sucked up by a slurp guy. If this is true, then it could lead to a Bowser final boss, once again, but this time, instead of being shiny from a royal sticker, he's maybe covered in paint, or even just multicolored in general, that makes him more powerful than your average Bowser boss. While this would lead to yet another Bowser boss in a Mario game, it would also bring a new concept and nothing that we've really ever seen before. He could have attacks where he throws globs of paint at you, or even paint more minions to protect him. After all, the Slurp guys seen sucking up the island's colors seem to also be made of paint themselves, so Bowser could be painting more, maybe from a template he has or something. The last time we've ever seen anything close to a paint-based Mario boss was probably in Mario Sunshine, but in that case they were usually just level-based bosses that you used to get a shine sprite, and they weren't that very big of a deal in the grand scheme of the whole game and the main villain. So, a new concept like Paint Bowser in Color Splash would be pretty neat to see, especially in an RPG game like Paper Mario, and especially in the art style the game is going for. Could you imagine seeing Paint Bowser in, like, a paper setting with paper and cardboard on him? I don't know. That just seems like it would look very cool to me. Also, going along with this Paint Bowser concept, he could have given maybe special types of paint for each of the world bosses, or chapter bosses if you're more akin to Thousand Year Door, for them to hold, which Mario then could return to each of the containers in the center of the main area of Prism Island when he beats those bosses. Sort of like the crystal stars from Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, where he goes underground to return each of the crystal stars to the Thousand Year Door after each chapter, instead of in Sticker Star, where he just doesn't need to go back to the main area being Decalburg to actually return the royal stickers, he just sort of collects them on his way. This time, however, since there are those paint containers in the main area of Prism Island, it would make sense that he goes back to that area to return the different types of paint to the main containers that they are in to eventually fill up the center container. And depending on which color he puts back in the container, it would restore that color to Prism Island. All of these pieces fitting together like this makes it seem pretty likely that this concept of Bowser could be what Nintendo is actually planning to have happen in the game itself. Of course, this all is just speculation, but speculation based on evidence from the gameplay we've seen, and pretty sound evidence too. The Bowser logo on that tape is really what makes me think that Bowser has some sort of connection to the game, and if it's anything like Sticker Star, then he's probably going to be the final boss again. I mean, let's face it, likes to use Bowser as final bosses now because I guess they're not creative anymore. Although I said, like, the color paint Bowser, whatever you want to call him, would be like a new concept that we've never really seen before, unlike Giant Bowser or something. So yeah, that would be a new concept for a final boss. This just makes sense considering all the paint mechanics in the game and the fact that it's even called Color Splash. It would really make sense that Nintendo would make a boss centered around color and paint like this. Just like the final boss of Sticker Star, which was also Bowser, spoilers, was shiny because he got a royal sticker and put it on his head. And if this is actually true, it would make sense then why the Slurp guys want to slurp up the world's color so much, because they want to power Bowser or whatever, something like that. They want to get all the color in the world and bring it to Bowser so he can become powerful off it. I can't really think of a way where he would become powerful off of that, except maybe he found a way to absorb it, maybe like a sponge or something. But either way, the color is probably the thing that's making him more powerful and what will eventually transform him into the color-based final boss. Again, though, this is all just speculation on my part, so it's not like it has to become true, but based on what we've seen so far, I think it's pretty likely that it is. I mean, we haven't even seen anything of Bowser yet, but just the fact that his logo is on that tape, just like it was in Sticker Star, makes me think that he's the final boss of the game. But what do you guys think? Do you have your own speculation on Color Splash? I'd really love to hear them, especially because I want any hope that it isn't as much as like Sticker Star as most people are saying it is. I just want to hope for that. I'd really love to hear you guys' speculations as well as what you think of the concept that I just brought up, so make sure to comment if you do have speculations. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this little concept video that I put together, and I will see you later.